Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to understand the big picture where we see projects, operations, and then programs and portfolios working together as a mechanism for an organization to try and achieve its strategic objectives. So, starting up top, we have portfolio. Portfolio could be understood as a way for the organization to define and clearly tell the entire organization that what is it that we are trying to achieve as an organization. So we can say that portfolios are trying to establish what are the strategic objectives that the organization is trying to achieve. Something like Vision 2030, or maybe another example could be expanding our e-commerce business. So this could be a couple of examples of portfolios. Now, within a portfolio, there would be lots of projects initiated to achieve different smaller objectives like um, project A, B, C, um, project D, project E, project X, and of course by default it is expected that operations is going to be aligned towards the strategic objectives that are defined as part of the portfolio. Now, the first thing that we want to understand here is that whenever a project is being initiated or is being taken up, the first and most important thing is that this particular initiative or this particular project should be contributing towards the strategic objectives of the organization as defined in the portfolio. So that becomes an important decision making point for the portfolio managers, that which projects they will approve or which projects will not go ahead in terms of how well they are aligned in helping the organization to meet its objectives. However, a lot of times, due to multiple reasons, like one of them could be that the sheer number of projects that are running within an organization are just too many, and it becomes literally impossible for one person like a portfolio manager to keep a track of all individual projects. For example, if there are 50, 70, 100 different projects running, then it obviously is not possible for one person to oversee all these projects individually. So what can be done in such cases is that there could be a program umbrella created, like program 1, program 2, and within these programs there could be multiple projects that will be running. Now, as you can see, I have on purpose highlighted here that a project can directly be within a portfolio, as in it doesn't have to be necessarily part of a program and then it will be part of a portfolio. No, as you can see here, project X is directly under the portfolio and there is no program above it, whereas project A, B, C are all part of one program. D and E are part of the second program. Now, program as a collection of projects not only helps to ease the hierarchical challenges and complexities, or reporting becomes easier with the program, but there are other benefits also. Like when projects are within a program, the transparency increases between the projects, the knowledge sharing improves, resource utilization becomes much better. Like for instance, in project A, there was a particular type of skill set required, and same skill set was also needed in project B. But let's assume that they are not part of the same program. Now, In big organizations, most likely project A and project B, they may not have a very good visibility of each other. So what might happen is project A will likely go and recruit one person with the required skill set, and same um, task or same thing will be done by project B also, that they will also go and recruit another person with the same skill set. However, when um, you look at it in a or when you think from the organization's perspective, it was not required. They both could have managed with just single resource by sharing that one particular person with the same skill set. So these kind of benefits will also be possible because of the program, that now because these projects are under the same umbrella, they have a lot of transparency, there is a lot of information sharing, collaboration happening, a lot of discussions happens between these three projects, and the effective utilization of resources, cost, lessons are easily transferred to each other, to these projects. So knowledge sharing also becomes much better. Now, what will be the basis of creating a program? That's a very subjective matter. In one organization, uh, programs could be based on geographies, like these are all North India projects, or these are all South India projects. In another organization, programs could be based on technology, might be these are all front end projects, these are all back end projects, these are all security related projects. In another organization, the programs could be based on products. These are all two-wheeler projects, these are all four-wheeler projects, vehicles, or these are all electric vehicle projects. So what becomes the basis of creating a program? That is highly subjective. In short, any common characteristic can be considered as a um, contender or as a way to define the program. Now, one example here that we can parallelly draw just to make the whole discussion and understanding easier. For an e-commerce company, the portfolio could be maybe expansion with certain key objectives. Now, there could be programs, like one program could be about website, another program could be related to marketing, and then there could be a third program related to logistics. Now within website program, there could be a project running to introduce a new chat bot for easier um, conversation communications. There could be another project running within the website to redo the user interface. There could be a third project running under the website, which might be to introduce a new payment gateway. Similarly, there could be projects running under marketing. One could be about um, designing a new Diwali campaign. Another project could be about um, maybe, let's say, um, newspaper ads. Similarly, there could be a project running under logistics program to introduce a new warehouse management system. There could be another project to maybe expand the capacity of warehouse. And then there will also be, of course, the usual operations going on within that organization. So these are, you can say, um, the whole hierarchy. This represents the whole hierarchy of portfolio programs projects. And just to add one last thing here, in very large organizations there could be smaller portfolios within the portfolio, but the concept remains same only. So that will be all for today's learning. We'll see you next time. Bye.